mixtape now. There's no tape or mix.
Right. Exactly.
So language changes over time, and people need to. You're not keeping up with how the language changes. So freestyle has a double meaning. When I say Juice WRLD's one of the best ever, you might have battle cats who are like, "What? He can't." The funny thing is, those freestyle battles aren't freestyles. They're just battles. That changed too. A battle, the essence of a battle at first was supposed to be, yo, we're going off the top, let's go. As the years went on, no, that's not what a battle's about. Now culturally, it's different. Right. So the illest battler, it's not about his freestyle bars. It's about how he can do research on you and destroy you.
The illest battler probably, it took him a month to come with that shit.
Right. And that's all good, by the way. It's just a different art. Yeah. It's a different form of art. Now, speaking of battle cats, a few of them teamed up and jumped on a record with Nick Cannon to go at Marshall. My question is, I don't think Marshall's very concerned about the Nick Cannon battle. However, if Marshall makes the phone call and is like, yo, man, these cats are coming for me and I'm not doing this dirt. I want Griselda to handle this work. Is that a call that gets answered affirmatively? Westside Gun.
I mean, I'm not into battling. You know what I'm saying? Now, these guys is animals. You know what I'm saying? These guys is animals. But me personally, you know, that's not what I do. You know, a lot of people try to throw rocks at me before. You know what I'm saying? I kill them with success. I kill them with fancy cars and big jewelry. And
but Benny and Conway do
front row everywhere. That's how I kill you. Because when I look at who I'm supposed to be battling, it's like, why am I battling you?
But they seem like the kind of guys who could get some enjoyment out of just destruction.
They different. That's what I said. They different. You asked me, but they different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you could kill people in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I kill people by every time you know, drive through Times Square, you got to see my big ass billboard. That's how I'm killing you every day. You know what I'm saying? So, but these guys, ask him.
Benny, would you enjoy putting in work in a situation? Like if Marshall ever asked you to be like, hey, you know, I'd like you to destroy someone for me. Would you be into something like that?
Like I said, man, because we on a press run, and I wish I had a dollar for every time somebody asked me this question in the past couple days. But it's like, if I was asked, of course, it's part of the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, who wouldn't? Like, Marshall could ask anybody, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably wouldn't even ask me because he could ask dudes like Royce. I'm pretty sure Royce would do it. Like, if he called, you know what I'm saying, King Crooked, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he got people who he'll call, but, of course, if he asked me, but that's for those guys, you know what I'm saying? That's for those guys, man.
But it's funny, because stylistically, I do feel like, separately from this kind of, whatever the hell this bullshit is that Nick Cannon's messing around with, onto real hip hop shit. It does seem like though that kind of back and forth with people is the kind of thing that you two specifically would enjoy. You know,
it's like the slick talk.
Just separately from that, or is that not for you, Conway?
Nah, that ain't for me personally. I really don't want that for us. You know what I mean? We on defense, man. We after something bigger, man. We come from a city where none of this never happened. So we got a lot of responsibility on, you know what I mean, with that in itself to put on for our city. But, you know what I mean? Like for example, like that diss song stuff, like me personally, like I chop them niggas up for nothing. He ain't even have to call if niggas was nice. I just don't feel threatened by Nick Cannon and them. Like I just like
it has to be something worthy.
Yeah, I heard it last night, all jokes aside, because remember yesterday we didn't even hear it. So last night, I promise you, before I went to sleep, when I finally got in the bed, I'm laying there. I'm like, man, because what the thing was, I was on Twitter checking my Twitter, and it was like they got a part 2 out. So I'm like, hold on, before I hear part 2, let me just hear part 1. Man, that shit is comical, man. Like you can't even take that serious. Like it's not even dope. Like why would we waste our time? That's why I don't even think Marshall would waste his time.
I think
because
that's why he tweeted. I think
it's not even good.
Right.
It's not even good. Like why would we waste our time? Like to even come up with something to go against that. Like there wasn't, and like I said, it's like I can't even take that serious. Like even looking at the. You know what I mean? Hearing the bars, looking at the video, it's like, what is this? Like, you can't be serious. First of all, I don't even know why you even try to come at Marshall with something like that anyway. With five people, you know what I mean? With 5 people on one song and none of the 5 was good.
That's my one problem. I just don't believe in bringing believe you can put out. I know Tupac on Hit 'Em Up had features, and I understand that's a specific circumstance. People love that record. I'm not going to knock that record. However, generally speaking, if you are actually going to go with someone, I believe you can't roll up 4 deep on a battle record.
No, you can't do that.
That's not. That to me, that's. And I know he's probably playing around, and I agree. I assume Marshall will keep this to Twitter and not make a reply record to this, because I think MGK did enough. I think MGK did enough to respond to. I liked MGK's record. I thought that was a worthwhile record and a worthwhile response from Marshall. You know, I think that was, think what you want about MGK, but I think he came with a real record that's worth noting.
Yeah.
This is not in that frame.
Just like Conway said, you know what I'm saying? We on a different wavelength, you know what I'm saying? Mission and everything. So we ain't even into that, but I would be sitting here lying to the world to tell you, to say that if he asked me personally, even if I'm just being real, even if I didn't want to do it, if he asked me personally, I wouldn't tell him no. I wouldn't say no. I would hang up like, damn, I promised him I'm doing it.
I ain't gonna
You know
lie.
what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been giving it some thought. Like, I really want to give it to him. You know what I mean? But it's like for what?
But for
You know what
what?
I'm saying?
Yeah, for what?
And my thing is like, you know, you want to battle me. How about this? Because I seen a couple tweets from some of them dudes like, yeah, I got 50K, whatever. All right, let's put that 50K up and go make a classic album in 48 hours without writing a word or having a beat ready from scratch. You know what I mean?
Music.
Yeah. Let's battle like that.
Let's onto something very positive, and that is your Buffalo Bills. Are you guys enjoying this season in Buffalo?
Yeah, of course.
Do you consider yourself Bills Mafia? This is an important question.
Yeah.